Welcome back to Modern Ronin Media. I'm Tommy, and this is the channel where we talk about filmmaking for people who love the art of filmmaking. And if you guys haven't been watching any of the videos, today may be a little bit different for you. So, first off, we're in a new position. Figured this is story time more than doing at the bench with reviews or doing at the computer with screen capture. We're just going to be talking today. But before we get started, I got to ask you guys, if you guys like what you see on this channel or any of the videos you like, do me a favor, click on the like button, hit the subscribe button, and of course that little bell icon next to the subscribe button. Click on all notifications so you know when new videos are uploaded. Please comment and share this off if you find it interesting or useful. So today we're going to be talking about how I shot The Nightmare Phantom. We're going to break it down into 3 sections. Now let's get to the shots. So we're going to pop in probably 3 shots. So the first shot I'm going to talk about, and I have a picture that will include, is the wide shot. You'll see off to camera left, the aperture lantern. I believe we have another light, and then we like I said, we scattered. What did we scatter? We scattered the MCs behind each chair and in the flower pot, and we used the two B7Cs in these ugly lamps. That, God, I wish they had better lamps. And that's not the production's fault. We were using practicals that they actually had in the space that we were in, and just because they were just white, and it really did kind of mess with the how to expose it without blowing out those whites, but yet keeping skin tones, just because we didn't have a choice. But what we were able to do with those practicals is set them to daylight, so 5600K on the day scenes, and just cheat them and angle them up and towards the talent to give them a little bit more facial keys. So that was really smooth, and as you can see in the photo, we used the track, which we never really did get the moving master that I wanted, but we were able to get their entire interaction from whatever scene it was. I think it was scene 10 to scene 22. So all the even scenes were in that space, and we were able to nail all of that on the second day. So day 1 evening, we shot a new set of a new location, which was the doctor's home office, which was a very tiny, probably 10 by 10 room, very tiny, that we need to set up as, like I said, a home office. So we set that up. We took the Amaran, or the Aperture Amaran P60C, threw that up against the wall, kind of just put on this 3200 Kelvin range of lighting with that one light. And then again, took 2 more B7Cs, matched those to the 3200 Kelvin, and used that as our setup. We were able to completely nail that entire room in one night with really solid performances. Got some camera movement with the slider, got some handheld camera movement. Again, the shot list, and this is where it becomes very interesting, is a shot list said sticks. But when you're actually there and you have these tools, the shuttle dolly, when set up right, doesn't move. So it can act as sticks, because I have my Manfrotto tripod head on it, so I can do all of my pan and tilt right there. And if I decide to move with it, I can pan and tilt there. So I was able to set up my close-ups of these 2 characters, one on a couch like this and one sitting in a chair, shoot the master kind of here wide, and then slide over, zoom in with the 25 to 75, get that character, slide over to the other side, get that character. And what we did was, or how it was done was basically we ran the entire set of scenes. So it was action, everything in that room, that was our master. Then action, they played off each other for each close-up. Boom. We were able to get that done in one night. I think it was probably 8 pages total for those scenes. Then, so there's really not much to that shot. So the shot that I found really, really interesting that I want to show you is, I don't know if it's going to be used in the final cut, but it is one of the characters has another character at gunpoint and walks in. We do a light gag with the B7C and... No, I take that back. The B7C, so this is the living room. The B7C was on. We took the P60C, set it at 5600 and... I could be wrong, 5600 or 3200 on the back side of the 8x8 and right next to the P60C, facing the direct center of the 8x8 was the 300X set at the same color temperature with the Vernell on full flood, just pounding as much light as we're able to through that half grid and kind of lighting up the entire room. Well, that was on a light gag. With Sidus, we were able to turn those 2 lights on and off. So we went, door opens, one character comes over, flips up the light, and boom, these lights come on, the house lights come on. So what we have is character walks in, turns a corner, we have a B7C and a practical that's on, just kind of like an ambient room light. He flicks that. He flicks the light switch. Boom, the rest of the lights come on. And then we do this back and forth on the slider. So we're tracking one character going back and forth across the entire room on the slider. I really enjoyed doing that shot. And I want to tell you, this was one of the funnest projects I played with and done in quite a long while. And you know what? I have to thank Travis and Ashley for asking me to be their DP and bringing me on. Hopefully, in the next few weeks, there'll be a teaser trailer out, and I'll let you know when they post it on their site. If you guys want to learn more about Ashley, Travis, and their podcast that they're basing this particular shoot on, go check out Strange Fantasy Show or Strange Fantasy Productions. They have a podcast on iTunes, and I think you guys really enjoy it. Also, you can follow them on Instagram, Strange Fantasy Productions. This will hopefully open the door for more shooting with them, and I hope to start to do some more commercial music video, short films. I'm really enjoying getting back out into the world. So, as I always tell you guys, get out there and create great things. And hopefully this little talk has shown, you can do great things without the most expensive equipment. Don't let the equipment hold you back. Go out there, use your phone, use whatever you have, use garage lights, use practical lights, and shoot amazing things. Till next time.